Oh,
And
I don't remember. I just opened the app and we should put student.
yeah, you should click on students, and then there are like a couple of questions, like you need to write your name, your age, or something like that. And then you enter the application. And once you enter and you have the application open, there are like four.
Numbers, a pin. Oh,
Yeah, but there's like a QR code section at the
mhm.
back, at the
Yes.
bottom, and that's the QR code that I have here.
Or enter the pin number.
Yeah, sorry, or enter the PIN number.
Kahoot.
You have the two
Mm,
options.
I don't have the app yet.
Okay, we wait for you.
Trying to download, I don't know.
Okay, it's taking some time. It's okay. We wait for you. So while we wait for Maka, I tell you what the topic is going to be about, because I'm prepared. We are going to start preparing for next week, little by little. And next week, we're going to be working with narrative tenses, but like creating and telling, retelling stories. So today we're going to be working with the combination of some tenses, okay? And little
Okay.
by little, so that you don't have to come directly to the moment of narrating, which I know everybody hates. So the Kahoot is about that. We're going to be playing, but in fact, it's not playing. It's thinking a lot, analyzing a lot. Not Maca,
Okay.
not yet.
I don't know what's going on, but no, it's in the middle.
Oh,
You have the app or not?
No
she's
yet. Trying
she's
to download.
trying to download it. Maybe another device
From Play Store, right?
from Play Store. Yeah. Ah, you're asking her. I'm
Mhm.
answering.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. She showed us.
Saying that.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. It's taking time. The download is taking time.
yes. If not, maybe from the web, there it says showing that www.kahoot.it.
Mm.
But
Maybe
if
that
she goes to
work.
the web, probably then she will have like different, I don't know, as there's an app.
No,
For the web is for the computer. If you are,
No, maybe the cell phone could also work
okay, I have no
from
idea
the
about that.
browser of the cell phone.
Could be.
It's like a plan B.
Maybe it's
and
quicker.
also said for 3 minutes. It's I don't know. It's in the middle. 2 minutes,
Hmm.
but you can start. Doesn't worry.
No,
No,
no.
if not, try that. Try the web.
Kahoot.it,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the web, like I said.
Okay.
Could be also on the cell
Oh,
phone, on the browser.
scan. Okay.
There you are.
Yes, I scanned the QR.
Macarna.
The QR code was
Oh,
quicker. Maga was better with the
yes.
QR code. Excellent. Okay, so don't worry about the name. It's okay. Leave it like that. It's okay. Okay, are you ready? Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yep.
think I said it in 1 minute. You have 1 minute for each to think about it. Okay, before you choose the correct option. All of
Okay.
you know how to play Kahoot, don't you? Yeah.
Yes.
All of you know, Ale?
Yes, I played. I don't remember very well, but we'll
Okay.
I'm going to improvise.
Okay. So narrative tenses. So it gives you first the idea and the options. And you click on your mobile, the option you think it's the correct one. The quicker you click, the more points you get for the podium. Okay. So the green one.
Mine is incorrect.
Okay. Shine is the present of the verb. Okay. So as you are here in the past, it's not proper to combine a past and a present. Okay.
Mm.
Because the moment is in the past. When I left this morning. So what is the person doing with this sentence? In a typical story, when you are talking or retelling a story, if you say, when I left home this morning, the sun was shining. And this type of idea and similar ones, we can use for what in a story?
To give some context.
Exactly. Exactly. To give context, to set the scene. Okay. Like saying when, saying something
What
extra
happened
up.
at that time.
Exactly. So all that is like primary information for the retelling. Like you give all this information and then you start your stories. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
So is it clear, Maka, why it is the shining, the was shining, the correct one?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Okay.
Yes.
Oops.
Mm.
Okay. Catch is irregular. It's an irregular verb. So the past is caught. Catch, caught, caught. Yeah? Where the
Yep.
pronunciation, the spelling and the pronunciation have nothing to do. Like catch,
Yes.
caught, caught. Yeah? Okay?
Caught.
Caught, caught. Okay. So what tenses are we combining in this idea? What two tenses are we combining or using?
Simple past, past something.
Continue.
Past
Continue.
continuous in the first
Past
one
continuous.
and the past simple. And what are we showing with this combination?
An action that was interrupted by another one in the past.
And that other one, what characteristics does it have?
Hmm. I don't
Happen
get.
and finish.
The finished one is like what Alice said, interrupted the other. But the other,
Yeah.
what characteristic does it have? Like, okay, one interrupts, but the other, what's
Was
happening?
uh,
What
no, what's happening? Like it's something that
is
is
happening?
A
Continuous.
routine.
I don't know.
A route.
It work because
Something in
continue.
progress, we say in grammar.
Progress.
Something in
That is.
progress, es algo que está ocurriendo, algo en progreso, okay?
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's why the other interrupts, because there's something going on and the other, poof, okay?
Okay. Poof.
Is it always literally like this in Spanish?
Li- li-
Yes.
like the translation. Cuando estaba andando o cuando estaba yendo o manejando la bici a la escuela, vi un accidente. Does that sound good for you? Is that okay?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
Spanish?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you know if it's always like this?
I
Sometimes
guess so.
I think we have two past continuous or present continue. Like,
Uh,
estaba viendo algo cuando otra persona no, estaba haciendo. No, bueno, puede
Or
pasar.
the order of the sentence. I saw an accident while I was riding a bike,
Ah,
blah, blah, blah.
okay, but that doesn't make any change. I mean, that's the order doesn't change the idea. Okay, if I say, for example,
Mientras manejaba vi un accidente.
ahí va,
ah,
ahí va, iba a ese caso. O, no, no sabes, cuando cuando subí a la montaña, llevaba la mochila y me re pesaba, for example, no? That's a typical narration in Spanish. But that takes some continuous, okay? Because it talks about the progress, the action in progress. O sea,
Climbing.
climbing, taking the backpack, okay? Suffering a
Mhm.
lot, but finally I got it to the top, okay? So you see that
Yeah.
sometimes we need to be careful because in Spanish it's totally different, okay?
Yeah.
I can't
A
think.
veces hablamos muy mal igual en español.
But for us, it's okay. If it's okay for us, I mean, it's not
Mhm.
a grammatical mistake. But
Wait,
for
Yeah.
them, yeah,
there are a case that are two continuous.
yeah, there are some cases where you have to continue, especially with while. Mientras yo hacía una cosa o estaba haciendo una cosa, otra persona estaba haciendo otra. Yeah, that
Mm.
would be the typical um, equivalent situation. I was
Okay.
watching TV when my
Pero
friend was doing his or her homework. Yeah, okay,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
good. All these are all the things that I want you to remember from today, okay? These are tips for trying to distinguish between different tenses in the future. In the future, not the future tense, in your future life. Okay.
no, it was I. I didn't read the were waiting.
Ah, okay. You too.
I read was and hit the button.
Okay, okay. And people is always plural, so that's why
Mhm.
probably sometimes
Like a
eh,
day.
sometimes people doubt whether to choose like was or were, like with people, police, children, some irregular plural nouns.
children. Mm.
So here's another situation in the combination of past simple and past continuous, right? When we arrive at the
Yeah.
theater, a lot of people. So
Wait.
it's,
Wait.
if you imagine, this is another useful tip. I know that sometimes it's not that easy to imagine the the scene, the situation, but if you can imagine it, it's easier to clarify which tense is better. Like, okay, you imagine yourself arriving at the theater. You arrived at the theater, and what do you see? Or what did you see?
A
A
lot
lot of people. And what were the people doing? Know what did the
waiting.
people do, because we need to know what they were doing at that moment. I like, okay, pero qué viste? See, it's like a detective or an investigation, getting clues. Okay, y qué había y qué estaban haciendo y después sí puedes preguntar y qué hicieron, but that is after. Okay. A lot of people were waiting. Okay, but after like 5 minutes, were they still waiting? No, no, no. After
They
5 minutes,
start shouting.
they started shouting for the theater to open its doors, for example.
Open the gates, open the gates. I'm free.
Yeah. So this is a
Oh,
way of playing with the different tenses. Always remember what you're trying to express. Okay? Tenses
Yes.
show what you want to express. If you choose the incorrect tense, you will be expressing some other idea, contrary
Okay.
to what, for example, you want to ask or to say. Because if you really want to refer to what the people were doing when you got there, it's not the same to say what they did after you got there. Okay?
Okay.
It's not the same.
sorry. Um,
What?
I'm out. So let me enter again.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Yes, the
Okay.
signal.
Ah,
Yes.
the Wi-Fi. Okay.
It was not the Wi-Fi. It was because I was not in the app. I was at the website. So
Oh.
my phone was asleep, turned off. No,
Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
se
Fade
bloqueó.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, I was out the game. So let
Ooh.
me enter. Podrás unirte pronto, it says.
But I don't
Probably
need to give you access. Probably when this one
No,
finishes in the next
exactly.
round. Okay, so let's talk about
ah,
this one. Maka, you can check it at the screen. Look at the
yeah,
screen
it's
and
fine.
her ticket and got on the train. So she bought, and
Mm-hmm.
one of the boys chose
Yes,
had
I
bought.
put had bought. Why is simple
Okay,
past?
let's talk about this. This is a very nice example. So both are possible,
Mhm.
but for the past perfect, we need like a bigger context.
Oh,
Or
okay. Oh,
not, or we also need a context for the other, but it depends. Look at this. Because sometimes it can happen
mhm.
that more than one tense is possible, but with a change of ideas. So,
Mm.
she bought the ticket and got on the train is what she did in an automatic way
A
and
sequence.
in a sequence. Exactly. The other, well, she got on the train because she had bought the ticket the day before and was ready to board the train as soon as she got on the platform. So, in general, Ale, for the past perfect, you need like,
Something else. Nothing.
yeah, but
But
having said that, there are
didn't,
simple ideas that you notice is past perfect. So, but not this case. What one?
I guess you said in another order. Got on the train because she
Yeah, the order
had bought.
is one, the connector, because and implies a sequence.
uh,
And for past perfect is more that used with before, after.
because, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Some other connectors.
Okay.
There you are, Maka.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I removed the other.
So I can enter now or
Yeah,
what do you
you're
want?
there. You are already inside.
Hmm.
Let's see if now it moves. Is it moving?
Mm,
No,
no, I'm
nothing.
not in.
No, but you were before.
Pin 226169.
I forgot
Ah,
the S with the D.
I swear I read had lost on the green one.
Me too.
Okay, Maka, don't worry. Look at the screen on my computer. Forget about the mobile. Don't get crazy.
Okay.
Keep your answer for you, and as soon as the boys click, you say if you agree or not. Okay?
Mm.
So she was crying because she, look at the options,
Had lost. Yes.
Had lost.
had
It's
lost her house key. So let's analyze why, in this case, it's a past perfect.
because first they say that the current action, we can say that she was doing something because of something else, and
Because
that's
the
something
connector,
else
because.
happened before.
Exactly. And this is like the reason why she was crying.
Yes.
Mhm.
No? Something happened that caused her to cry. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay?
Yes.
You see? Ah, no. Maybe I removed you in the other?
No, no, no. If she's there,
Dice que se acabó el tiempo. Claro, no sé.
Ah,
Por
se
ahí
acabó
no se
en la
conectó.
anterior.
ah,
Claro,
sí.
por ahí no se conectó. Por ahí en esta, fíjate, si ahora te lo toma.
A ver.
Y si no, seguís con la pantalla. You continue with the screen. Ahí va.
Ok.
A ver si ahí mueve.
Yes. It's working. Yes.
Okay, great. So she couldn't find her bike because someone. Great, now you got it. Now you seem to have gotten it. Okay. So again, the reason why she couldn't
Cause
find her
effect.
bike is because someone had stolen it, and that action happened before. So
Yep.
it's like the consequence. Yeah, is that clear? We're fine? We're good?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So here we have, as he was leaving the shop, as here is a synonym of while, for example.
Yeah.
While he was leaving the shop, it means at the moment at the moment he was leaving the shop, he
Her-
was hearing would be wrong because we are not talking about the action of hearing.
Something
It's
in
not
progress.
something continuous. It's not something that,
Okay.
because it's something that you do it at a certain moment. Okay. What you continue doing is listening to the ringing, but the action of hearing is like
Um,
you get it. Okay. Like I see, I hear. Okay. Yeah. You get it? So it's
Yep.
I heard,
Mhm.
I heard, he heard, sorry, his phone ringing. Oyó, o sea, ¿no? Oyó que
Yeah.
su. But we don't say oyó que su teléfono sonaba. ¿O sí? Suena
Escuchó.
raro. Escuchó que su teléfono. Suena raro igual para nosotros. A ver, veamos el español de esto. Eh, cuando,
salía del negocio cuando
Cuando.
escuchó su teléfono sonar.
cuando salía del negocio, escuchó que sonaba su teléfono. Así decimos nosotros. ¿No?
Y al salir no es.
También.
No, y también puede ser, escuchó su teléfono sonar, es más poético quizás, pero
Sí, es como, es más rarito, pero así lo más coloquial que me parece que lo podemos llevar es,
escuchó que sonaba, sí.
sí,
Escuchó. Escuchar.
escuchó. Bueno, fíjense, cuando salía, como equivalente de cuando estaba saliendo, nosotros también decimos cuando salía. Acá tenemos,
Sí.
here we have another example of a different tense. Escuchó su teléfono
Sonar.
sonar, pero tenemos el gerundio.
Sonando.
Sí, pero el uso del gerundio no se traduce en español como gerundio. Escuchó o oyó su teléfono sonar, ¿no? O que sonaba
Estaba sonando su teléfono. Ah, pero
también.
no hay un estaba. Yeah. Heard.
Ujú. Sí, hay
It's
como
like.
muchas variantes, pero yo estoy trayendo lo más común que decimos.
Yeah.
¿Qué es lo que primero ustedes van a
¿Escucho?
tener en la mente cuando
Ah,
generan la idea para luego pasarla al inglés, para no errarle ahí, en ese paso?
ok.
Good.
I don't know.
Okay, but you got it right. Okay. So here we have another example of what? We said it before.
In
Something in
progress and
progress
something
that
cross the
interrupt.
path.
Interrupting. It's an action in progress and an action interrupting the progress. Good. Another one similar, no? These are like very similar ones. Hmm. Think about the logic combination of tenses. Aha. So
I
did
was in
that
doubt.
did that help? Did my tip help?
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
translated. I needed to
Mm.
translate it.
I was with two, and I have ever heard. I have ever
Mm-hmm.
heard,
Yeah.
and those both were confused.
So
But it
I
was past.
exactly
It was.
was excellent. So if you have the past, you can never match it with a present.
Mm.
Okay?
Yep.
Good. Okay.
Mm.
Uh, so why here past simple? What's the reason why you chose this one?
When?
Just for the word?
Received.
These two are what type of actions? One in
Uh,
progress and the other
Sequence.
interrupts?
No, it's a sequence. I receive
Sequence.
the email and I read it.
And I read it, read it. Okay, sequence. Good. I'm insisting on this question of the names, action in progress, interruption, sequences or consecutive actions, because at the moment of creating your narrations, you base your tenses on that, on what you're trying to. Are you trying to mention an interruption in a sequence of events, or what are you doing? Okay, so that's
Okay.
what you need to know. Have it in the past. Can you remember a synonym that you can use instead of used to?
No.
No?
No.
There's one word that is
Would
used
like.
only would, not with like. Forget
Oh.
about like here. Would,
Go.
and forget about all the other uses of would that you know, conditionals or whatever, is not the same here. Here it becomes a synonym,
Habría. Haría.
a
Iría.
synonym of used to for habits in the past. Okay?
Okay.
The translation would be like iba. Iba a todos lados a pie. Iba, jugaba, tenía, etc. That would be the would. But I just need you to remember a little difference, but so important. Would can only be used with action verbs after it. So, would go, would play, would teach, would run, would visit. Used to goes with all types of verb. Also stative. Used to be, used to like, used to
And
have.
why someone should pick would? There is something there, or it's just
Very common in
the
narrative
way.
tenses, in narrations. Very common.
Okay.
If you read, for example, novels in English, or even if you pay attention to movies when people narrate, they use a lot would when they talk about habits in the past. And which is the equivalent for habits in present?
What?
Which is the equivalent of that would for habits in present?
Ah,
And with this one, I will kill you. With this
Present.
question,
Just present
man.
simple.
mm-mm.
Or a word, you
Yeah.
mean?
It
Mm.
The
appears,
word in Spanish or
no, in
what?
English. It appears a lot
Ah,
in mostly in stories because it's a bit confusing to see it like that. It's another use of the word will. Believe it or not, believe it or not, it's an equivalent of habits in narrations, habits in present. Okay? Something like
Like,
something like when you say, bueno, y todos los días va al mismo café, se pide el mismo, va todos los días a la misma cafetería, se pide el mismo tipo de café, se compra tal, okay? When you are like enumerating a repetition in someone's life, but it's not something that you can use to talk about your routine every day, okay? But you can
okay,
use it on special narrations. I will bring material for you to see about this for next week. Okay?
okay,
I'm going to look for real material, maybe newspapers or somewhere you can see. Okay, let's see if we can advance a little bit more. Hopefully finish it. Excellent. So maybe now it's like a repetition of all the same.
oh, that's me.
Okay. Right, guys.
Oh,
Me.
Hmm. You forgot the detail about the before. Like,
okay.
Ah,
this emphasizes the fact that this person had been waiting a lot and then the boyfriend arrived. Like at a waiting room, a doctor's waiting room. Well, I had been waiting for the doctor for an hour before the man appeared. Okay, something like that. It was crazy.
just call you. Yeah,
Mm.
Too many dogs.
Many dogs. Yeah. Great. So again, the after gives away the answer practically, after or before. With after, sometimes they sound weird, right? In Spanish, if you think about it in Spanish. Because we say después de que lavó los platos. We
Yeah.
like more connected with sequences, no? But in narration,
No, I guess I misfired the option.
yeah? It
Yep.
was you, the green one. But you know, it's not with gerund, it's with infinitive.
Yes.
Oh, careful with the third column. It's seen. See,
Okay.
saw, seen. Oh, let's hurry up. We can finish it. Come on. Just 5 more. Like the waiting room. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh, wait.
And this one probably has the intention of being the other meaning. What we were discussing in our first example. Like, remember when we started talking about the context for the simple or the past continuous, the past simple or past perfect, and the difference?
Yep.
Probably in this case, they meant more the sequence and not the one action and the result or the consequence of that action. Yeah?
Okay.
Just an enumeration of what happened first and what happened second. Okay, Ale? But
Yes.
all of you got it wrong. Like, you didn't remember. Oh, the consequence became. Became. Okay, last one. Be careful, eh? Here. What were you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. When you have a specific hour of a previous day, in general, it's for past continuous. Like, what did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday morning? It's okay, the past simple. But what were you doing at 10 a.m. yesterday morning requires something like more specific, more
Yep.
like the continuous. Okay, so let's have a look at the
Juan.
podium. But well, anyways, Maca, poor, you lost like a lot of
Yeah.
options. But anyway, it's congrats, Juan. What are you, an alligator? What are you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's funny how they move.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
el lagarto Juancho.
Yeah.
Eh,
Well, great. We're going to continue with this next week, so try not to miss the class, okay? I'll be recording it anyway. Well,
Okay.
have a nice week. See you,
Week.
okay? Next
you
Monday.
too.
Yeah.
See you next Monday.
Bye-bye. See
Bye,
Bye.
you.
Maca. Bye, Ale.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.